I just decided I'm making a vlog and I'm whispering because I feel awkward. Stirring it. Why am I doing that angle? I gotta work in 57 minutes. Mine and pumpkin. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I just realized that this vlog is going to be very boring. Mine and that's hot. Great vlog clip. I'm that bitch that just like pulls into the parking lot, finds a spot, and then just eats in the parking lot. What time is it? I gotta be to work in 15 minutes, so I got like 5 minutes. Got a 6-piece McNugget meal. I was gonna just get a 4-piece with nothing else. But like, how are you gonna go to McDonald's and not get fries? So I got a 6-piece meal. So I'm doing a little mukbang for the next 5 minutes. Fun fact, McDonald's has the best Coke and fries. Ooh, they're hot. So, gotta go to work in 10 minutes, roughly. So I'm just chowing down, getting no sauce. Not even steaming. We're fine. We're good. I'm trying to eat really fast. -1. But it's sunny. I'm like mowing down. This isn't even a mukbang, so I'm not talking about anything. You guys should comment down below what kind of videos you want to see from me. I got plenty of ideas. Could always do some more, right? Another comment down below. Comment down below if you like the crunchy fries or the soggy fries. The soggy fries. I love the soggy fries. The ones that are like flimsy. Coke. When's the last time you guys had McDonald's? If I don't know what to get, I'll get McNuggets. Because when nothing sounds appetizing, literally nothing, not one item of food, not one food item, because your appetite is suppressed or whatever the case is. I don't know why, but McNuggets, they're just like easy. Want more nuggets, bitch. What do you guys think of the blonde hair? I kind of want to dye it back. Alright, let me know if you guys relate to this, but I feel like every time I look at old pictures of myself, I mean, I don't look at old pictures of myself that often, but if I stumble across a picture and my hair is different, I'm like, damn, I always think that hair looks better than the hair I have now. So if I dye my hair dark and see my blonde hair in pictures, I'll be like, dang, I look better as a blonde. Alright. Now I'm just shoving it in my face. I gotta go. Nothing is worse than getting to work and you realize you haven't ate anything all day, and then you're like, holy shit, well, I hope I don't pass out. Do you guys relate to that? Okay. Bro, that was weird. Anyway, so I'm home now. What up? Was a very slow day. Then it got a little bit busier, so I didn't do too terribly bad. Right now I just cut up my philodendron because if you can see, the leaves are freaking tiny and they're growing so far apart. They're becoming very leggy. Yeah, well, let's not see exactly where I work, but they're becoming very leggy. So I trimmed it off and I'm gonna propagate it. What I'm gonna do is a little propagation lesson for ya. Let's just try to. I love my philodendron all long and it was so beautiful, but I want it to be lush and like long and thick rather than just long. I don't want long length with no volume. So I'm just gonna snip, snippity. Let me think. So I've already cut there. That's gonna go in water, right? Okay, so this is gonna go in water like that. This will go in the water. That leaf is garbage. Water. Like, look at that leaf. That was doing me nothing. So this one, I'm gonna just try this one in water too. It's so small, but whatever. Once again, very tiny growth. It's been in my closet in a north window, so I'm surprised it's even growing at all. Okay. That's gonna go in the water. This is not a tutorial because I'm not even showing you what to do. If you see here, those little brown things coming out, let's see if it will focus on it. These little brown little nubs, those are aerial roots. So if you stick this in water or even damp soil for a few weeks and you leave the soil damp, it will shoot out more roots and it will become a plant at that point. These are just aerial roots now, but they will become real roots, which, I mean, they are real roots, but okay, so that's gonna go in the water, and I like to leave 2 leaves out, I guess. That's what I'm going for. So then this top part will go in water. And see, like, you see, this is the stem. This is like the vine part. This is what dangles. This is the length of it. Okay. And then this is the leaf. But you see here, there's aerial roots, and this is just barely started, so I don't know if you'll be able to see. And plus I'm using my iPhone, so it's not like it's gonna focus. But in order to propagate, you don't need this stem, but you do need a node. No matter what, you're gonna need a node. But you can cut off the stem before, and you can cut off the leaf after. So before the node, after the node, you can cut that off, and then it will continue to grow roots. All right, I'm just gonna leave this like this. See, this is why I decided to get rid of it or trim it, because it was just like, this is, I honestly don't even want that. I'm just gonna, I'll leave it just because, why not? I don't need to chop, chop, chop. And I have so much, like, this is the length. It was so long, and I hated cutting it because, you know, who doesn't want a long AF freaking philodendron? It's always kind of sad to get rid of the leaves, just because you're like, ah, but they're beautiful. And not every single, what is this? This is so, I'll just leave it. I know I already said that, but, and this one, I'm just going to cut off one. Just because it's the longest one that looks pretty good. I'll just leave one long, just because why not? Okay, and so for me, in my propagations, I like to water propagate. I've tried soil propagating and I don't have the patience or I can't remember to keep it watered or moist for 3 weeks at a time. So I'm gonna water propagate. That's how I do it. So I just gotta find a little jar. Okay, I found a jar. Or a vial, vase, whatever you want to call it. I hope there's enough water in here. But you just fill it with water. Woo! That was a lot. Mine is like up to here. I probably don't need all that water, but if you overfill it, then it just allows more time before you have to remember to refill it. So like what I like to do is, if you can see, let's see if I can put this closer and you'll be able to see. Okay, just stick it in there. And see, this is kind of like, it's not gonna stay in. Just kidding, yes it will. But this one I can afford to just let it double root, cut that leaf off and stick it in even farther, just to be sure that it will stay in the water. That's one thing. It like, sometimes I just don't want to stay in the water when it's not long enough. Just stick them in. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Stick it in the water. And it kind of just looks like a little pretty art piece in its own, like it's its own little plant in water. Things like philodendrons and pothos, Scindapsus. I mean, I'm just suggesting the easiest, fastest for sure propagators, in my opinion. But things like that, they could just end up living in the water, you know. A peace lily loves to live in water where there's no soil, it's just water. I actually have a peace lily that's living in just water, but so I'm kind of just arranging it so they're all in the water. And my plan is to just eventually pot this into a pot all together and have a little mini philodendron. This is how it ended up looking. It kind of looks a little messy, kind of crazy, but I love that anyway. See, that's a little dinky. That's so dinky. All right. I figured since I just showed you that propagation, I'd show you where I put it and all my other propagations. So I have this grow light on 24/7. So yeah, like I was saying, that's the snake plant. This is a pothos mix. And then back there, I have a Hindu rope propagating along with a variegated string of hearts. Back there. That's the one this is the one that I just did just now. If you see, it looks a little crazy, but that's okay. We love her still. And in this one back here, behind this little snake plant, I have watermelon dischitii. This one needs probably a little bit more water in here. And a Hoya retusa propagating. As you can see, that part looks dead for sure. And then right here, I was so sick of my string of hearts that I just chopped it off and stuck it in water. I don't know if it's gonna work, but that's why I bought the other one. And in this little vial, I have a Monstera adnasonii, Cebu blue, pothos, another golden pothos. And mind you, I'm backing into these freaking plants. So yeah, this is kind of what that's looking like. So this is my little snake plant propagation station. Alright, let me know what kind of videos you guys want to see from me. Thanks for watching.